All right, so I want to welcome Laura. I want to welcome Jude, Christiana. Good morning, all.
Morning.
Yes, Jude, where are you? Are you in Nigeria or Cameroon?
So in Cameroon.
Okay, that's good. You are about 2,000 kilometers away from Nigeria. So that's the beauty of online business. You can connect with anybody in the world.
Yeah.
All right, so Christiana, are you there? Christiana?
Yes, I'm here.
Are you still with me?
Yes, I'm with you.
All right, Laura, are you with me? Laura, are you with me? I think she's not with me yet. All right, so without much ado, let's take off. I have another meeting by 10:30. So we should honor the people that come in on time and not reward people that come in late. All right, so Laura, are you there now? Jude, do you mind I shared my slides?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, Christina, you don't mind I share the slides?
No, I don't mind.
All right, Laura, are you there now? You're still not able to say something? All right, let me share my slides, okay? If you have any issues, type in the chat, all right? Can you see the slides?
Yes.
All right, good morning, everyone. This is a progress review meeting number 1 for members of iBMC-6. Members of iBMC-6. It's a tradition that we carry out this progress review meeting every 2 weeks to touch base with the students, find out how they're doing, and it's a form of hand-holding so that we are all on the same page, review where we have challenges and so on and so forth. So, Jimmy just came in. Jimmy, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can.
Good morning. How is Abuja?
Abuja is fine.
All right, Laura, are you there now? Laura, somewhere in Uyo, are you there? All right, it's like she's still not hearing me. All right, so Jimmy, you're welcome. Okay, she
Thank
went
you
back.
very much.
She's been trying
My
to.
good morning, everybody.
Yes, good morning. So I want us to stick to time. We're supposed to end this meeting by 10, latest 10, 11, 10, 15, so that other people can go. And in fact, I wish we could be starting the meeting as early as 7 o'clock, because first flights normally take off from 7:30, and by 8:30 they're in Abuja, and then you do your business, evening you are back. So time is of the essence in all these things. Time is of the essence. All right, so without much ado, let me share my slides. This is how we are going to run. We are going to just the journey so far, the Mailchimp, and then ahead of iBMC proper. We are still in iBMC preliminaries, so iBMC proper will kick in from next week. All right, so this is how we are. This is all the members of the iBMC-6. These are the heroes: Emmanuel, Mary, Jude, Binta, Emmanuel, Jamil, Kome, Eric, Christiana, Aaron, Ubong, Joanne, Jimmy. Jimmy, you have not still sent me your portrait.
I'm sorry, I'll do it immediately after this call. I'll send it to you after this call.
You know,
sorry.
so this is how you appear online when you don't have a portrait, and people will run away from you, say you're 419. Yes, exactly. This is how the Google has done it. Say, well, if you don't have a portrait, this is how they will just put question mark on you. We don't know you very well, so people will be very scared dealing with you, because they want to deal with individuals. They want to deal with people they can know, they can trust, they can see their face, they know where they're coming from, and so on and so forth. All right, and Pastor Igodaro has still not sent his own. Has not even attended home. All right, Laura, are you there now? I believe Laura is having issues with logging in. She logged in and went out again, came back again. I think she's having issues with her network. All right, so let's welcome our heroes for week 1 and 2. The uncontested IBM-6 for week 1 and 2 are Jude, Binta, Ubong, and Laura. So let's give them a round of applause. Well done, ladies. These are people that really push themselves. These are people that really push themselves over the 2 weeks, even before when we were still in the preliminaries. When we were still in the preliminaries, doing the pre-courses, Jude was always on top, Ubong was on top, Binta was on top. Laura came in about a week after we had started, but she has been firing on all cylinders. Laura has been firing on all cylinders since she came in, and she just jumped ahead of everyone and hit the top post. All right, so Mary, are you there now? Mary from Abuja, good morning.
Yes, good morning, Coach Paul.
Yes, good morning. You are 2 minutes late, so you have a fine. We find people that are coming late. If you came in, you are now 7 minutes, so your fine is 7,000 naira. It's 1,000 naira per minute for being late. All right. So,
Yes, sir.
yes, Jude, Binta, Ubong, and Laura really made us proud in the first 2 weeks by being there, pushing the boundaries and asking questions, posting on our blog, posting on our WhatsApp group, posting on our Facebook group. Well done. Okay, so these are the people we have to watch. These are the people we have to watch. These people are firing on all cylinders to catch up. Mary, Christiana, and Emmanuel. All right. It's like Binta just jumped in. Binta, are you there?
Yes, good morning. Sorry,
Yes,
I'm late.
Binta, you are 8 minutes late, so your fine is 8,000 naira. It's 1,000
Wow.
naira per minute for being late.
This is
We are
first time. This is my first time.
yes.
Pardon, please.
No pardon, no pardon. All right, so we jumped you because you are one of the uncontested winners for week 1 and week 2. So in fact, you have to pay more fine for being late. All right. Yes. So these are the people we have to watch very carefully. They are coming up very strong. Christiana, Mary, and Emmanuel coming up very, very strong. So everything you do, we are seeing at the back end. We are seeing at the back end everything that you do. So please do not dilly-dally. Do not know that we are online. You are online. When somebody is in Australia is logging into your webinar, and you are 10 minutes behind in scheduling the webinar, the person will not be happy. Say, hi, this is a lady putting me 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and so on and so forth. All right, so what have we covered today? This is what we have covered so far. We have done preliminary lesson 1, lesson 2, lesson 3, lesson 4, 5, 6. What you need to know about online business. Online business is not different from offline business. It's built on trust. However, there is technology. Technology enables you to scale to the outer ends of the world. The living online mindset, just that online business mindset, means that you just have to understand that business is business. Nobody's going to say, okay, you are a beginner, let me give you, no. You just have to give it all your all and be completely attuned to the online business. Online business a lot because people are not seeing you. Somebody's in Canada, somebody's in Australia, somebody's in New Zealand and dealing with you right here in Nigeria. You must have a lot of trust. You must have a lot of credibility. What do you have to offer? That is where you are, when I say, give me your profile, give me your portrait, those things play a lot of role. And then difference between strategy and tactics. I said, follow your business strategically. Do not forget about the tactics. Tactics will come when you have mastered strategy, and then you now decide which tactics to use to win the game. And different ways of making money online. I showed the different ways: the drop shipping, affiliate marketing, courses. There's so many ways. So you have to just pick one that suits your temperament and how the millions are made. We have shown you how the millions are made. That if you can do this, do that, and then, I mean, if you can reach just 100 people and charging those 100 people 50,000 naira, you can imagine if you can have 1,000 people and so on and so forth. Some important terms and concepts. Yes, we have talked about some important terms and concepts. things like a lead magnet, landing page, and so on and so forth, call to action. So those are some of the things you need to know as we are moving ahead. We are moving from primary school, secondary school, kindergarten. We are now gradually entering into primary school, and then move to secondary school and move and so on and so forth. So those are the things we have covered so far. Lesson 7 will drop today. Level 7 will drop today. And then tomorrow, which is Sunday, you will take a break. You will have a break on Sunday. And then on Monday, the core lessons will begin. We will begin the core lessons tomorrow. No, sorry, on Monday. All right, so Sunday will be your break period. But just a light break because we'll still have, you have something to read on Sunday, but there will be no lessons on Sunday. So while you are relaxing on Sunday, I want you to go through the lessons again. If you look at it very, very well, the total amount of time in these lessons is about 2 hours. 2 hours in all, 2 hours 10 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. 2 hours 10 minutes. 2 hours 10 minutes. So you go through preliminary lesson 1 again, lesson 2, lesson 3, lesson 4, and just try to ask yourself, how can I apply this thing? Where do I apply this thing? When can I apply it? And so why did the coach even bring up this? For every lesson, there's a reason. Okay, I'm building it based on my own experience as a trainer, as somebody that has been in the training trenches for more than 30 years. I know what's good for my students and so on and so forth. So still on the basics, I said email address, all right? Your email address, I mentioned it. If your email address does not carry your name, I say create another email address. The email address must be Jude Anigbo at Soso, Poluduk at Soso, and Mary at Soso, Binta at Soso. If you are using some other thing outside that, like Jude is using Stalwart. Stalwart is a little bit, people will not understand who is a Stalwart, all right? Because when you are starting out, people are buying into you as a brand. People are buying into you at the beginning before they buy into, if Tune Lumelu sets up UBA, people are buying into Tune Lumelu before they buy into UBA. So it's important that you let people know who it is. If you just put out Stalwarts, people will not know. So that is very, very important. Maybe you say you have been using this email address for the past 10 years. I don't say abandon it, use it, but for the purpose of you monetizing what you know online, you need to use a name that people will enable people to connect with you. Jude, send me an email, he will open it. But if you send Stalwart, people that are not familiar with Stalwart will not open it, I can assure you. All right, so I don't want to belabor that. So if you like, you change, you don't like, but I'm warning you that it will not add, it will not add to your progress. It will somehow slow down your progress. And then email signature. Email signature is everything that comes after you have written your post, you have written a mail, you have written whatever you are sending out. Is those things that put you out there. Okay, he's the creator of that, he's the founder of that, he's the data of that, and so on and so forth. And I gave you my own example. So I want you to spend the next 2 days, 3 days to come out with your email signature. It can be done in such a way that once you send out a mail, Google has it. Google has it. Once you send out a mail, your email signature will automatically be attached. There's a way you can do it. All right. So you need to think about how you want your email signature. Like if you have written a book, you can say author of so-so. If you have written you created a podcast, you can say creator of so-so podcast. If you have done this and so on and so forth. Always show people, because it's part of what we call gravitas. It's part of what we call gravitas. It's part of what we call your credibility. If you are written a book, it's a credibility factor. If you are written you are running a podcast, it's a credibility factor. Whatever you are doing, let people know it. That's where you are going to put in your email signature. Along the line, of course, we'll be talking on this from time to time until we finish this course. Then your profile. Almost about 60% of people, not 60, about 50% have sent in their profiles. Some have still not sent. So profile is a kind of a short form of a CV. CV is when you are looking for a job. Profile is to show people why they should link up with you. So today I'm going to send you two profiles I'm talking about people that are operating at the highest levels. Of course, I will send in my own humble profile also. So you see how profiles are written. I say that most of the profiles that you sent were centered on you, were focused on you. I am the managing director of Vision and Talent. I have this, I do that, I do that. But your profile should talk about what value you are giving to your target audience. Who is your target audience? What value should they expect from you? So it is more outwardly centered than a normal CV. The way we wrote it was centered on us. Oh, look at me, who I am. But when you are writing a profile in the way that makes people want to, don't forget we said that you must be an attractive character. So you have to be attractive for pure strangers to say to have the I would like to link up with this person. Oh, he has so much to offer. Oh, he's one of the greatest out there in Nigeria, and so on and so forth. So I will send you 3 profiles so that you can see, and then start to readjust your profile, rewrite it so that it makes it more outwardly focused than inwardly focused. And then social media. I said social media. A lot of people don't know how to use social media, because in social media there are many things involved. There are many E's. One of the E's is entertainment. A lot of people use social media for entertainment. But for us who are entrepreneurs, for us who are professionals, that we want to make add value to people, and then along the way we get paid. So we have to add the E element of social media is education. The E element is expertise. The E element, there's so many things is that you need to add to make your social media tick. All right. So let's focus on the education, the expertise aspect of social media, and do not overstretch yourself by being in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. At the beginning, you are going to be so overstretched. Just choose one, and then the others. Of course, at the beginning, you will not be able to use automation. Along the line, when you become more established, there are certain softwares you can use. So when you post on one social media, you will automatically repost in other social media. But also understand that what is good for Instagram is not good for Facebook. What is good for Facebook is not good for YouTube. So you cannot just post hook, nail, and sinker what you post on Facebook, on Instagram. It will not work. All right. So that is why I said at the beginning, do not, of course, as you become more experienced, you will know what to do. But at the beginning, do not overstretch yourself. Just choose 1 or 2, maximum 3. You can start to be on Facebook is the baba of all, because Facebook has a lot of people there. And if you know how to use it very, very well, you can really make a lot of traction. You can make progress on Facebook. So choose Facebook. And then if you're a little bit shy, you don't know a lot of, you can run away from Instagram. But Instagram is also good. In fact, it's part of Facebook. All right. It's owned by the same group. And then LinkedIn. LinkedIn is really for people who are looking for jobs. But among those people looking for jobs, you can transform their lives by what you offer. So if you want to be on LinkedIn, do not go to LinkedIn as somebody looking for a job. Go to LinkedIn and somebody that can coach those people looking for a job, how to get a great job, how to become a consultant, how to become internet gurus, and so on and so forth. So pick your profile to reflect what you can offer them. Do not do your profile as if you are looking for a job. All right. All right. So without over-laboring that, we move to the 4 phases. We will never stop announcing, talking about these 4 phases, because if you do not understand the 4 phases, you are going to stagnate. You are going to be making a lot of mistakes. Do not forget the number 1 element in the 4 phases is learning. Sorry, let me see there's some chats here. Okay, I will change my email address. So, okay, Jude said he will change his email address. Laura said, good morning, it's good to be here. All right, Laura, are you there now? Can you hear me? Hello, Laura. All right, she's still having issues, but I've seen her chat. All right. So talking about
I knew where he was going when I cut the call.
talking about
All of you will come and cut me into pieces and carry to go to your different.
Mary, we can hear you.
Oh, sorry.
Who is cutting you? All right. I'm trying to on my video and the thing is not coming up. What did I do wrong?
You are sharing your.
What did
your
I do
screen.
wrong?
You're sharing your screen, perhaps.
Jude.
Maybe because you're sharing your screen.
All right. So I was trying to on my video. It's refusing to come up. I don't know what I did wrong. I've done wrong. That is refusing because I wanted to show. Okay, talking about learning. Are you still there with me, please?
Yes, I'm with you.
Yes.
Are you all
I'm
with me?
Yes,
Yes.
Yes,
we are
sir.
with you.
All right. So I was talking about. I wanted to I wanted to on my video. It is refusing to on. I don't know why. I don't know what I need to do. So if there's anybody there who knows what I should do, should tell me. I wanted to share some of the books. I'm right on my table here talking about learning. You have to invest in learning. If you say, some of us have been working for more than 20 years, some of us for 30 years. All right. And we came out, we don't really have much to show for it. But of course, we are happy, we are contented. But this is the period that we can really show the world what we got. So all those learning, all those experiences is now what you can now share with the world. But because the approach is quite different. That's why the new learning phase is very important. And then audience, you have to, because you don't have audience, then you have nobody to sell to. Audience is your subscribers, and your customers, your clients, and then the product. Yes, if you have so much audience, you have nothing to offer them. Please, how can you make my life better? Then you must have a product that you can give them to make their life better. Don't forget, I said we are in the business of transformation and the business of transforming people's lives. People will say, please, Jimmy, can you show me how to do business online? Your background is you have been working in this thing. You have known this. Please, can you show me? And then the sales. The sales is where you monetize. Okay, those are the 4 phases. And I also mentioned that there is the man that wanted to use the C's. He talked about the 5 C's, which is talk about comprehension. Comprehension is about learning. And then connection and conversion is about audience. And then content is about product. And then customer is about sales. It's one and the same thing. All right. So I said, why is training so critical? Because I said that you might say that, oh, Paul, I'm a dentist. I'm running a dental business. Or I'm a medical doctor. I run a medical practice. And so on and so forth, or I'm into e-commerce. I'm running e-commerce. So training is not important. No, training is very, very critical because there's nothing that we do really that people cannot get on YouTube, cannot get by just searching Google. You can Google how to make money online. You can, and then you can have more than 10 articles, how to make money online, how to coach, how to be a good coach, how to be a consultant. You can go to YouTube, you can see thousands and thousands of videos on how to be a consultant. But that will not really help. The whole essence why people go to consultant, the whole essence why people register for courses, the whole essence is for clarity, for somebody to show them how it is done. They will tell you a lot of what to do, but they will you'll never learn how to do it. Most of the time, you'll not know. So that's why community comes in. When you are in a community like iBMC-6, iBMC alumni members, so you share ideas with people, you become more confident of yourself. Yes, you can make all the mistakes in the community before you now go and make the mistakes outside. And then you show people. There are so many things that people will say, and you would not understand the context. Okay, so it's a little bit different from clarity. When people talk about something, some people will not understand the context. Okay, So when people say that we are killing it online, we are killing it online, it's not as if we are killing people. We are just making progress online. So if you are a medical doctor, or you can be training people online, you are training them so that you can become somebody to build your credibility, to build your gravitas, to build your prestige, yes, so that people can trust you more. So you can tell people how to be healthy and vibrant at the age of 70. People who are 70 years would like to listen to that, all right? And how vegetables can help your life. And so for your medical doctor, you can talk about how to safeguard against common gum, mistakes or whatever, how to keep your teeth clean, how to polish your teeth without spending your bank account, and so on and so forth. And so but in the process of educating your clients, you position yourself as an authority in that place. And because you are an authority, the people, whenever they have something, whenever they want to buy something, you are the authority they will run to. You are the authority they will run to. So that's why training, we are all in the education training business. We have to train our clients, we have to train our audience in what they need to do to maintain whatever they want, okay? Even if you are into a financial advisory services, you can train people how to make their money work for them, how to make their money work for you, how to choose a financial advisor, and so on and so forth, how to set up your business. If you are an entrepreneur, you have established you have established yourself as an entrepreneur. You can teach other upcoming entrepreneurs how to make money online, how to be a good entrepreneur, how to build sustainable business. That is why. So as you do that, as you continue to do that, there's some gurus that have 1,000 videos on YouTube. Why do they do that? Because they want to be the go-to person in their area. So if you are a dentist, for instance, and every day for maybe 1 year, you are posting a video on how to keep your teeth clean, how to keep your mouth nice, and this and that, you are the authority as a dentist. So if I have any dental issue, you are the one I'm going to run to, and so on and so forth. So that is why training is so critical. I said, set up your personal ATM. Set up your personal ATM. Your personal ATM is the thing that will make people to come to you. Number one is you have to build an audience. You have to build trust. And then it's only when you do that that you now start to monetize. Do not jump to monetization from day one. That is a mistake people do. 99% of people out there that are trying to monetize, and it's not sustainable, because if you do what every other person is doing, then you are going to get the result that every other person is getting. Let me tell you, less than 10%, 20% of people online are really making progress. You can see them. They have a beautiful website. They have a lot of things on YouTube, on TikTok, but ask them, how are you monetizing? How are you, like Jude used to ask me, Paul, send me your bank account, let me confirm you really know this thing, and so on and so forth, right? So you have to become an authority. That T is very important. T stands for trust. That is why when I talk about education, training, when you train your audience, like there's some people that do webinars every weekend. That do some people do webinars every once a month, some twice a month, or some people do it even daily. What they're trying to do is to position themselves as the authority in whatever area they are. All right, there's a chat here, don't mind, let me just check what's there on the chat. Okay, let me check. All right, okay, it's just still Laura and Jude. Jude said, ha 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 ha, Paul. All right, so, all right, ATM, I said set up your personal ATM. Everything we are doing here in iBMC is to enable you set up your ATM. ATM is to get audience. people that can buy from you. And I said, it starts with your colleagues, it starts with your friends, those are the low-hanging fruits. It starts with your associates, it starts with anybody that's connected to you that one way or the other, you are former classmates, you let them know, okay, I'm doing this training and it's so good, I'm learning a lot of new things, I'm inviting to join. And affiliate marketing starts from day one. If you finish, and if you are still in iBMC, you can still let people know, yes, I just finished one course, it's so good, and I learned a lot of things. I'm inviting you to join. Once that person joins, and we establish that that person came from you, automatically you get 50% of the course fee. Yes, because if I have 10 people in my class, and let me say I charge 50,000 per person, 50,000 times 10, it gives me. But assuming that I have 15 people, out of those 15, 5 came from friends, and so I'm making more money than just saying no, I'm not going to allow associates, because everybody online has followers. So that is why it's very affiliate marketing is very powerful. Even businesses in those days used to have what they call super dealers, and wholesalers, and so on and so forth. Those wholesalers will now buy and then go and break. We call bulk breaking. So they provide what they call place utility. Somebody can travel all the way to Sokoto to buy things and sell in Aba. So it provides place utility. It moves it from Sokoto to Aba, and so on and so forth. So that is how they build audience, you build trust, and then along the line you monetize. So from day one, think, how can I set up my personal ATM? How can I build trust? How can I generate audience? All right. So see part of it. These are the things that you need to understand how it really works. It is very confusing, funnel versus value ladder. It is very, very confusing, but it has taken me some time to understand how funnels work. But don't forget, if you have been inside, have been doing some marketing and sales, you must be hearing about funnels over the years. So it's not a completely new concept. But the only difference is that today you are building funnels online. How will somebody in Australia that does not know you now decide to follow you? What are you going to do? Somebody in Canada, he has never met you. You are just somebody in Uyo, in Calabar, in Abeokuta, and asking people to come in and follow you and do business with you. So there has to be a way. So that way is the funnel. You can see a lot of, you can reach people from every angle. You can meet people from YouTube. You can meet them from Google. You can meet them from Facebook. You can meet them from Amazon. Yes, there's so many online portals you can meet people and become friends. So do not just go to those places. Maybe you are on Amazon, just go and buy book. No, once you buy book on Amazon, post some reviews on Amazon. So you become an authority. Then when people read your review on Amazon, they would like to link up with you. And then on Facebook, and that's why I said, if you have your email address should be your name at the beginning, so that people will know who you are. If I just put Vision and Talent International Limited at yahoo.com, nobody will know Vision and Talent International Limited. But if I put Poludu, at least in Diamond Bank, I had more than 1,000 friends. In Holy Family College, I had about 200 friends. In Nigerian Agri Bank, I had about 100 friends, and so on and so forth. In LDNI, in American Association of Talent and Development, in Society for Human Resources, in Toastmasters, and so on. So all those places are the low-hanging fruits. Your old friends, your associates, your classmates. All right. So once they get to know you, you are trying to connect email address from them, because email address is the thing that will enable you to reach out to them. Without email address, you cannot reach out to them. Okay, phone is a little bit difficult because a lot of people don't post their phones, but nobody can enter or do business with you without giving you email address. That's why email address is so critical. So when you do that, the people come in on the top, this is the top of the funnel, the very first time. you collect their email address, and then you give them front-end product. Front-end products in the value ladder is what they call free offers. All right. So as the people come into your funnel, you are keeping them. Okay, sorry. All right. As people come into your funnel, you are trying to maintain their interest. You are trying to make them stay. That's why you need credibility. If you do not have credibility, the people will run away. That's why immediately they come in, you give them free offers. Free offers can be your ebook. Free offer can be your ebook. All right. So you give them something. You can give them a short video that you did, teaching people something that of interest to them. That's why you say you have to know your audience. What is of interest to your audience? So immediately they enter your funnel, your value ladder starts to kick in also. So you give them some free offers. It can be a video, it can be an audio, it can be an ebook, even in PDF, anything at all, an article you have written, you can send them. You don't have to send them the article and just give them a link to click and to take them to that article. So they are now in your funnel, all right? So the whole aim is to keep pushing them inside the funnel. Pushing them inside the funnel means that you have to also give them things on the value ladder. Okay, you can, like what you are consuming right now is a front end offer. Your iBMC is a front end offer, iBMC. All right, you have known me before, you have been a friend, you have known Paul, you have trust in Paul, and so on. So you are friends, you are sisters, brothers, and so on and so forth. So I say, yes, this Paul, I know him, I've known him for quite a while. He's a cool-headed guy, and so on and so forth. You have read my articles, you have been to my website. I did 12 ultimate guides that I gave to everybody free, and so on and so forth. That's free offers. Ultimate guides that people even beg me, say, please, Paul, I want to pay for your ultimate guides. I'm telling you, medical doctors in Lagos, because I had a training with 500 medical doctors in Lagos. Some of them asked me, Professor Yowole asked me, many people asked me, say, please, can I pay for your free offers? What I did was simply to send them the ultimate guides to read and give me their feedback. So when they read it, they said it's too good. They would like to pay for it so they can own it. I said no. And so that's what triggered the iBMC. So you can see how funnel and value ladder work together. It can be confusing when people talk about funnel without understanding the context. All right. So they work together. So when once somebody comes in, maybe from people on your website or your blog, they read something on your blog or your website and they're interested. So of course you have created a link. If this person wants, maybe it's okay, 2 years ago or 6 months ago or last month, I wrote an article explaining this thing I'm talking in more detail, in depth. So if you want that, please click this link and have it. So if somebody click on your blog or your website, click a link to get that article you wrote or ebook you wrote or ultimate guide you wrote, it automatically gives you an email. So you put him in your email list, all right? And then to maintain his interest, you quickly give him a front-end product. A front-end product can be free. It can be very small. It can be just for $7 or $10 or anything below $49 is called a front-end product. It can be completely free. So between free and front-end are short, low-price items. Below, some people, for us, because of exchange rate, $100 is about 56,000 or 60,000, 58,000. It's already on the high side. So let's look at things like below $49 front end and so on and so forth. And so you keep taking them down. You can see flagship course. Flagship course is your most, some people call it signature course. Signature course is your most prized product, your most prized course. All right, like I have it also called my iSchool, where I teach in depth what they call OVOs, how I teach in depth, how you can really do this funnel. This funnel you see is not as easy as it is. because technology comes in. How do you link everything through Facebook, through your website, through your blog, and create all those links? It's not easy. I don't even know how to do it. It's my webmaster that helps me in that technical aspect. Don't forget, I say the same thing, except technology is involved. All right. And then, so without laboring that point, before you reach that, we just move back. We move to the success formula. I say print this success formula and paste somewhere in your office. And every day you are looking at it and asking yourself, how can I apply this to me? How can I apply this to me? I said, learn aggressively. Learning is the key to the kingdom. And then be visible. If I say, give me your portrait, you refuse to give me your profile, you refuse to give me. And because the whole essence is for you to, I call it systematic desensitization, as RDJ and late friend used to say. You have to systematically desensitize yourself. Be familiar with online. Be used to online. Yes, you cannot be online without pushing yourself out. Even me, when I started, I didn't used to put my picture on a on a lot of things because I was just scared. I said, people will say, this man is so ugly. Who is this guy? And so on and so forth. But it's my mind. It's your mind that is telling you that. It's not the way you are. You're maybe a very handsome man, a very beautiful lady. But you say, people laugh at me. Look at my nose. Look at my ear. Look at my face. Look at my this. It's your ego. Your mind that is telling you that. It's not the world. Okay, so that's why I said, face your fears. Face your fears. So be visible. Then build strong relationship. Do not jump to selling at the beginning. Do not jump to selling. Send people. If I read an article, you see that sometimes in WhatsApp, you see people sending you an article, something like they saw, or some funny videos and so on. They're building relationships. All right. It's when you build that relationships and you become like one-to-one. I can call you Jude. I can call you Binta. I can call you Jimmy. So we become friends. And then you can now say, I have this to offer. Do you want it? So when you build that relationship, you now put that person in your mailing list. Yes, this person is now my friend. I can communicate with him more regularly. And then along the line, you tell him, I have this product. So I have something to offer, number 5. I have this product and I really want you to take it. I want you to convince the person. Some people are always unwilling to try new things. Yes, it is inborn in us because the first thing in us is survival. It is inborn. It's deeply wired in us. So you have to convince the person, keep going, keep going. I know how long it has taken me to ask Jude to join this course. I keep telling Jude, you are my friend. Jude said, Paul, I don't trust you. This and that. Show me your bank account. And we keep talking, almost 2 years now before Jude joined. So you can see it takes time. So you have to, one of the key things in this thing, you said persistence. You have to be persistent and then you have to be consistent. Keep doing what you are doing. Then when the results start coming, you'll be surprised when the results start coming. And then along the line, master online marketing and sales. Yes, there are 2 ways of doing online marketing. One we call organic and one we call inorganic. Inorganic is when you now use advertisement. But at the beginning, do not go to advert. I know somebody convinced me I should do advert. I spent 20,000 naira on advert and the thing was chopped within 3 hours. I did not see any result, all right? Because there are so many other things that are involved before you reach advert. There's a minimum number of followers, subscribers that you need to have before you start to do the advert thing, all right? So do not just jump to, do not just jump to the adverts at the beginning. All right, so this is a patented something. And then number 7, perfect strategies to win long term. All right, so by that time, you have reached about 10,000 subscribers. Me, I have only 5,000 subscribers at the moment, 5,000 subscribers at the moment. So I'm still working hard to be able, so, but at the same, of course, at the same time, I'm learning how to automate my funnel. I'm learning how to automate my funnel now. I'm learning how to create a real funnel. Don't forget, like this course is a kind of mix. I send you the lessons online and then we communicate through WhatsApp. So you can see it's not fully automated. Fully automated is that you just log in and the system takes over and does everything for you. All right. So that's step 7. Step 7, before you reach step 7, it takes some time. So that's why learning, you have to learn everything along this spectrum. You have to learn everything. You learn what to do on step 2. You have to learn how to do step 3. You have to learn how to do step 4. You have to learn how to do step 5. You have to learn how to do step 6. You have to learn how to do step 7. And you have to even learn technology. And then you have to learn how to discipline yourself because you are at the center. All right. So without much ado, I think I should call for Q&A at this point before I move to part 2. We have just about 5 slides to go, and we have about 15 minutes to round up. So if there is anything at all, please, let's talk now before we move to part 2, Q&A.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. Are you there?
Good morning.
Okay. Well, I'd like you to say something more about this email signature.
Email signature.
And then, yes, how does one create email signature? And also, how does one create a link, assuming I have an article that I need to direct people to? How do you create the link?
Okay, okay. It's very, very simple. So those is not something that takes time, but it's email signature. Remember, I said my own as an example. Remember, before I didn't used to use my email signature regularly, but now because I see the usefulness. So if you see the mail I sent to you, see Paul Uduk, creator of or author of Bridges to Customer Heart or the Customer Service Bible, creator of iBMC, BWC, this and that. And then I put my email, I put my website. That's my email signature.
Okay, okay. Okay, at the end of your letter.
Yes, so this thing appears automatically. Do not just say, bye, Paul, or see you next time, Paul. No, you want people to be able to click to reach to you. So, yes, that email signature is also marketing for you. So anytime somebody reads an article by you, your email signature is the first point of contact. So everything works at the same time to market you. Yes, it is. Yes, but creating the link is not very difficult. I will show you. You'll learn along as we entering the call. Okay, Christina has raised her hand. As we enter the call lessons, you learn. It's very easy. Even on Google, if you write an article on Google automatically you can say create link, and it's done. I will show you. It's not difficult. Christina, go ahead.
Hello, Coach. I just want to add to what you have said.
Okay.
It's something that one can set up by himself.
Yes.
Because when assuming you are sending an email, for instance, when you look at the all that places where you see reply, send, forward, and all that, you see signature. So when you click on it, you now type whatever signature you want to be using. And then that becomes your signature for online.
Yes.
Yes.
So whenever you send out anything on Google
it's automatically.
Yeah, that's if you have not done it, you have to do it manually. But if you have done it, automatically, once you send a mail, Google will attach that your email signature in the mail for you.
Yes.
Yes. When once you click compose, that email will come. Your email signature will come up. But of course, me, I did not know before. I had to ask my secretary to help me and showed me, and now I know. All right. So, but the importance of why I'm emphasizing this, even what you are doing now, I've reversed the way we used to do it, because I used to keep this Mailchimp till the end. Towards the end of the course, I bring Mailchimp. But I see that Mailchimp is at the core of your marketing success, and even this email, as simple as it is, email signature is very critical. And as difficult as funnels are, in fact, I just recently, I think I shared with you that there's a course I've registered, which I'm paying $199 per month. And the man said, if you do not have OVO is name for funnel, then forget it. You can never make big impact online. So I'm giving everything out to develop my funnel. That's what the man said. And the man is Brendan Burchard. He's somebody that is worth $100 million. He has more than 1,000 YouTube videos. He's somebody that Oprah says is the #1 trainer, online trainer of all time, the best online trainer of all time, according to Oprah, and so on and so forth. So when Brendan talks, people should listen. All right. So Brendan in that course said, if you do not have your OVO is what is people is he call his own OVO is what people call funnel.
Is what people call the funnel.
Yes. There's a kind of where is the echo? Ubong, are you the one causing this echo?
Ubong, are you the one causing this echo?
No, coach, I'm not causing the echo.
All right, Ubong, you came in late. You are welcome.
All right,
Ubong,
you came in late. You are welcome. I think
you came in about 10 minutes, so you are
Good morning, all.
10,000 naira.
Good morning, all. 10,000 naira.
Yes, it's 1 minute.
1,000. Yes, it's 1 minute. 1,000
for being late. All right, let's jump to.
Let's jump to part two.
So I'm going to share.
I'm going to share
Mailchimp.
I'm going to share Mailchimp.
All right. Can you all see the Mailchimp?
All right. Can you all see the Mailchimp?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. You can see Mailchimp. All right.
All right. You can see Mailchimp. All right. So
honestly, I don't know what is causing this.
Honestly, I don't know what is causing this echo.
All right, so you can see this.
So
you can Google Mailchimp. This way you should learn. All right, I'm sure that you have already passed this level.
All right, I'm sure that you have already passed this level. You have passed this level.
Laura, are you there with me? Laura, are you with us? Laura, are you with us? Laura, are you there? All right, I don't know. All right, so you click here, sign up free. Can you see this place?
Laura, are you with us? All right, so you click here. Can you see this place?
Sign up free.
Sign up free. So
Jude, are you there?
Jude, are you there?
Yes, I'm watching.
All right.
Yes, I'm watching.
Christian, Mary, are you there?
Christian, Mary, are you there? Mary,
Yes, I'm here.
All right.
Yes, I'm
all right.
here.
So sign up free. You sign up free. All right, you sign up.
All right, you sign up.
All right.
So where is it?
All right. So
okay.
You see, the thing is that because I'm already in this thing, it just takes me to my own account because it knows me already. All right,
own account.
I got it. I wanted to bypass my account because they already have my. All right. So, well, let me use my account for example.
Let me use my account for example. All right.
All right. So I put in my email address. I put in my username. I put in my password.
I put in my username. I put in my password,
and I log in. All right. So I trying to log in. I went through Google because I wanted to bypass my account. But the thing has refused to allow me to bypass my account because I already have an account. So let's just see how it's done. So I clicked it. I said log in. I logged in. Please watch very, very well. All right.
Please watch very, very well. All right.
All right. So you can see this is the lesson I sent to you. This is the lesson I sent to you yesterday. Here is your preliminary lesson 6. This is the lesson I sent. Let's go to audience. Let's go to audience. I hope you can see the left hand side, the left panel here.
Left hand side, the left panel here.
All right. Please. I want you to all mute yourself. I want you to all mute yourself. One of us. That echo is from one of us. That's mute yourself. Everybody mute yourself, please.
Everybody mute yourself, please.
So you come here on the left panel.
You come here on the left panel. You say audience.
Can you see audience? So you click the audience.
So you click the audience.
All right. So I already have.
So
this my list.
This my list.
Mailchimp allows you to have 5 lists. So you can see here, these are my lists. You can see, these are my lists. Banking trainers, masterminds, founders and CEOs,
Poludo control,
view audiences. Okay, so those are my audience. What I'm actually using now new updated. This is the only list I use now because I moved everything inside this list.
I moved
1,397
contacts.
All right. So when I click this, it opens. All right. So you can see here, it said add contacts. You can see here, add contacts. All right. So if you want to add contact, you can add a subscriber. Just type in the name. You can see it here. Am I right? And then import contacts. Add contacts. If you want to add contacts, you just say add a subscriber. If you click it, let me just click it, all right? Add a subscriber. So it's very, very easy. You add the email. Let me just add my own. Okay, let me see the first I want because A, Christiana Akindele came up because it's A. So it came up first. So let me just add. And then first name. Let me say Akindele. Okay, let me put Christiana and see what will happen. All right, I didn't put any other thing. And then I scrolled down and just, it said, this person gave me permission to email them. I tick. It said, if this person is already in my audience, update their profile. I tick. All right. And then it said, add tags. Can you see here where add tags? Those tags you have to create yourself, but it's difficult. I mean, it's not very difficult to create. So you add, I already created tags. Those are the way I want to reach my students or reach the people that are dealing with me. So you can see here, the tag for Christiana is iBMC-6 member. I hope you are all hearing me. Hello?
Yes, but how did you write all these things inside?
No, don't worry. Don't worry. You with time, you know it. Okay. So I've already created the tag. It said iBMC-6 member. So I click that tag. All right. So you can see there. Then I said subscribe. You can see here, subscribe. All right. You see it? I click subscribe. All right. Oh, mission accomplished. So you can see, send me an email. Once you subscribe successfully, it will send you a mail. It says mission accomplished. Christiana Akindele Christiana Yahoo was successfully added to your audience view profile. All right. So you have done that. But let's go back to, it said 2 participants raise their hands. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead. Who raised hand? Okay, Christiana raised hand. Fatima, Binta raised hand. Go ahead. Binta and Christiana. Okay. Christiana, go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, I just want to add to add that tag.
You know that plus sign, when you click
Yes.
on it,
Yes.
then that is
yes.
when you now write the tag, okay, you want to, then you can add it.
Okay.
That's
Christiana, you raise your hand. Go ahead.
No, I've lowered my hand.
You are lower your hand. Okay.
Yes.
So Jude asked, how do you add the tag? Is not that difficult. Is so we go back. Let's do the one for the import. So import, you click again, add contacts, import contacts. You click import contacts. Now, if you have plenty. I do not know how to use upload file. I know how to use copy and paste. So I click copy and paste. All right. So it will now say, continue to upload, continue to upload, continue to upload. If you click continue to upload, it will normally take you to where you have, maybe you are, okay, let me just try it because I've not prepared an Excel file, If you say continue to upload, let me just click it and see where you, so this way it will take you to, all right? Let me just say, let me put a name, Paul. I'm supposed to copy and paste Paul Uduk, but I'm doing it manually here. I don't know where I said Paul Uduk at gmail.com. All right. It's not okay. Let's see. Continue to organize. What will come out of it?
Paul, you wrote girl, not Gmail. Check what you wrote.
Okay, sorry. All right. Normally, you are prepared your list in Excel. That is the type of document, because Excel is HTML document. The type of document that it recognizes is not a Word document. So when you just copy and paste, all right. So let me go back there. Are you want to? I said, let me see, cancel. Okay, let me just say update any existing contact. Let me just I know maybe I made mistake, but let's just let's not just worry. Say continue to tag. Let me say what it will show. Okay, continue to match, because I did not do it the right way. It doesn't even show me where to. It show email this, but there's no, because I did not put the name. All right, let me just cancel that one. Yes, okay. Let me see if all right, so I needed to have prepared an Excel file to be able to do that. But don't worry, because we still have a lot of time to do this thing. But I want to show you how to also create. Don't worry about this. This is not very, very difficult. You can actually add by manually. Add manually. If you have any issues, just add manually. At least I said add your first two names, Poluduk and your name, to do your test. Add subscriber. We have done that. Let's go to answer Jude's. He said, how do you add tag? Okay. Is something you? Let me just say. Let's take Christiana again. Christiana Kindele. And then first name, Christiana, all right? And come here. It said this person gave me permission. And then if this person is already in my email, update the profile. And then after, you can see this plus, which Binta has already talked about. So when you create that, you can just create a tag directly, all right? So create tag, you can see this place, so it says create tag. Can you see Jude? Jude, can you see?
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
So that place, you can just say, let me say Toastmasters. You can write Toastmasters. Toast.
Or Hovaco.
Toastmasters, yes. So I say manage tag. So I click. So he has added. You see, he has added. All right. let me go again. Let me say create another tag. So I can say Hofako. Hofako. All right. Create. I create. So as you are adding the names, you see that plus sign. It said created tag Hofako successfully. Can you see it? But it did not tell us the one for Toastmasters. Maybe there's something I did not click after. Because once you do anything correct, the system will tell you that you have done it correct. If you remember, in the one for Toastmasters, it did not give us this. So let me go back to Toastmasters, create tag. So let me see what it will say. Toastmasters. All right, create. So you can see now, because I think the other one I did not create, I did not press create. So you can say created tag Toastmasters successful. Can you see it?
Yes.
All right. So let's now go and create our campaign. See on this left panel here is where it says create. You create there. All right. So it says email. The type of campaign we want to use is email. So you create email. The type of campaign we want to create is regular. We click regular. So it said campaign name. Let me say testing Mailchimp is a campaign name. All right. Campaign name, testing Mailchimp. So I say begin. It said add recipients. Recipients are the people you want to receive that mail. So I said, I click add recipients. So it said choose, because I said Mailchimp allows you 5 sets of recipients. But what I've done is I to put all my recipients in one list. So I create here, this is the updated list, say new updated list. So I click that one. All right. So you can see here, it says segment or tag, segment or tag, segment or tag. So I click this drop down menu. You can see here. All right. So this is how all the tags are already created. So it depends on the audience. So if I want, since I'm a member of Toastmasters, sometimes I might like to communicate with Toastmasters. Though I add, I'm a member of Hofako. So I decide to communicate with Hofako add. So you have to know your audience, the type of people you would like to communicate with. Maybe you want to communicate with SMEs. You want to communicate with farmers. So those are the tags. So once you add Poluduk to your list, you have to know who is Poluduk. Poluduk is a Toastmaster. Okay, so when you are sending anything related to Toastmasters, so Poluduk will be in that list. So now I go. So I'm looking for the tag I've created before. All right. So you can see this is iBMC-6 member. I already created that. So I click it. So everybody in that iBMC-6 will receive the mail. So it says personalized. The whole essence of Mailchimp and other mailing systems is for you to personalize your mails. Because if you go to Google, Google will send it as a mass mail. You cannot personalize. That is not how Google was created. But these ones are specifically created for personalization. Emmanuel Tubo went out and came in again. So personalize. So I click personalize. Can you see it? Can you see it? I hope you are all with me.
Yes, we muted, so
okay.
Mute.
All right.
Yes,
so yes, personalize. So I click personalize. So I come here. It says mesh tags. If you remember in those days when you used to, how do you used to call it? Mail mesh. In when you used to do like you want to print something, there was something you used to in the typewriter. I said mail mesh. All right, so you want to put the name automatically comes when you want to print. So you select it, say please select. So I select. What do I want the mail to look like when it goes out? I want it to have the first name of the people so that it becomes more personal. First name. So you can see F name, L name. and F name and L name can be first name and last name. So I select first name. It all depends. If somebody is a professor, somebody, and he might not like you just addressing him by first name, you can decide to put all first name and last name. So it depends on how familiar you are with the person. Depends on your familiarity. If it's a friend like Binta or Mary or Jude, I can just put first name. So I click first name. All right. So it says save. If you click and you did not save, then what you get. So at every point in time, you must click save, because this is a database. Database automatically, when once you add something, cannot change. So you save, I save. All right. All right. So it said, now it takes me to the next one. It said, you can see that 18 people, can see here 18 recipients. If I click this thing, you can see all the names will come out. All right. Mary, Christiana, Poloduk, Bimbola, Paul, and so on and so forth, Jude. It does in alphabetical: Emmanuel, Eric, Joe, Jimmy, Stalwart, Jamil, Binta, Obong, Emmanuel, John, Kome, Aaron, Laura, Christiana. So, so you check that everybody is there. All right. So I come now add subject. Add subject. All right. So I now just put again testing. I think it was testing Mailchimp. All right. Maybe I would like to preview text, what people will see when they read that. So I just say PRM1 review lesson. It's not mandatory, but just something that is relevant to what you are testing. If you see this red line, you can just decide to add to dictionary so that you don't, and then click save. You click. All right. And then it said design email. Design email. We'll be doing this from time to time. We're doing this so it becomes, before you finish, you become masters of Mailchimp. This thing took me more than so many years. I did not know how to do it. I used to pay somebody to do it for me. I don't have to pay, but when that man decided to develop wings and run away, I had to force myself. So that's why I said, learn everything yourself, because one day the person you are using might disappoint you. Disappoint you, then you are going to be stranded. So learn at least the basics. There are so many things this thing can do, the advanced ones, which I don't know, I still don't know yet. All right, but at least the basic ones I know. All right, so there are many, okay, sorry. I was saying that there are many templates to choose from, but I like to choose that template where it says one and this. So I choose that template, all right? Or do you want us to go back? Do I go back so you see how I show the template?
Show us how to design the email.
No, the template is already pre-done by Mailchimp. So these are the templates: showcase your products, share your big news, share your story, send a tailored follow-up email, and so on and so forth. But this is the one I like to use. This one column, 2 column, full width. So I like this 1 column full width. All right. So I like that one. So I always like to pick that one. For whatever reason, I don't know, but that's the one from the beginning that's always used. So when you click that, it will show you 2 panels. This panel 1, this is the database. You cannot do anything here. All right. So when you want to send logo, you click, because mails with picture, people like to click mails with picture more than mails without picture. That is why people like to add picture to mails. It's online. Okay. So I click logo. That is the picture you want to put. You can see here, replace. Replace is the one you are going to click. So you will replace this logo here. You will replace this thing that is already here. You will replace this small design. So when you click replace, it will now ask you, it will now take you to another database. For me, I already populated these images. This my pictures, I already populated them on Mailchimp. So you can see them. You can see all the pictures there. All right. So I will show you how to do that, how to upload them. You have pictures. The pictures must be in JPEG or PNG, which Binta even taught me the other day that PNG comes out clearer than JPEG. That's what Binta. So students teacher also. So you have to click the image that is in sync with the mail you want to send out. All right, so I'm still searching. Which one should I click? All right, so you can see this is a picture I like to use for iBMC, where we are learning, because we are just learners helping each other. So this is a picture, it's very relevant. People like it. All right, so you just look for the picture that is relevant to the mail you want to send out, and then you click it. Once you click it, it will say insert. You see that I've clicked it, and he has told me that I've clicked it. So I put insert. Can you see insert on the right? I click it, insert. All right, you can see the picture is insert. I said on the left here, you cannot do anything. Cannot do anything on the left because that is the database. You can only work on the right-hand side. All right. All right. So now I want to put the text of the mail. So it will now open the right-hand side for me. So it's time to design your email. So you now come here and remove this thing. So you put dear, let me say, because I already have the names in Mailchimp. So I don't need to put anybody's name. So I just come here, you see where it says mesh tags. You can see here when it says mesh tags. So when you click the drop-down menu, you see here email address, first name, last name, and so on and so forth. The mistake you will make is to put email address. So you put email address, we just say dearpauluduk@gmail.com. So be very careful. You are going to pick first name, you can see first name. So you can see if name, that is how they have configured it for you. So you now click comma, all right? And now start to write your email, okay? Right, it's a network. Right, so I just remove that. I said, dear, it will come dear Jude. This is the, just write what you want to tell them, all right? This is the Mailchimp review lesson. Review lesson we discussed, so whatever we spoke about. Hope it helps. It helps. All right? Helps. All right. Thank you. What I normally do is I will leave here, go back to my somewhere in my laptop, and I copy my email signature and paste here because I've not automated this place. So what I can just do is jump to do it manually for Luduk. Okay, I said best regards. Always give a warm this in best regards. So regards, okay. Best regards. All right. For Luduk, always do not assume that people know you, because amongst the list are people that will not know you. So do not just assume that everybody in that list knows you. That's why you should write your name in full. For Luduk. So you want to blow your horn. If you do not blow your horn, who is going to blow for you? All right. So I said, I like to say first author, the customer service Bible. All right. Then you can now put, so because you want the people to communicate with you, I say creator iBMC. All right. Then I put my email address, Paul Uduk, so that somebody might want to, because of this, somebody might just reach out to you. Gmail, Then I put my website, because somebody might want to go to your website to really know who is this guy. Because people will check all your background details before they communicate the link with you. That's why I said it's very important you have your portrait, your profile, everything well designed so that people will trust you and make you you appear as a good character. I mean a good character for people to link. And then I can also put my learning portal, https iBMC-6.com. All right. So that is there are some I think some chats here. I think people are raising their hand or chat. Maybe should I check it? Maybe there's a question they're asking. Maybe there's a question they're asking. Let me check. Okay, how do you populate images on Mailchimp? Okay, I'm interested in how the Excel is created. Okay, don't worry, we'll show that. All right, we'll show that. How the Excel is. It's very, very easy. Yes, sir. I'm with you, sir. Okay. So his own penalty is 50,000. Okay, Kisena, yes, the person that came in. No, it's 1,000. 1,000 naira per hour. So if the person is 10 minutes late, I mean, 1,000 per minute is not 56,000. No, it's not 56,000. So it's a 1,000 per minute. So it's 10 minutes late, it's 10,000. All right. So you can see that I've done that. And you can see this thing has not taken us more than 1 minute. You can send mails to 10,000 people within 2 minutes. That's why this thing is very, very powerful. So you have to learn it very, very closely. So by the time you finish this lesson, I mean, you have finished this IBMC, you are ready to go. All right. So having done that, this picture, you just upload them. You upload them to Mailchimp. Maybe one day we'll look at pictures, because there are more to pictures than just that. All right, let me see. Let me just see how you can add link. Let me just see. You can see how can you see I highlight that place? All right. You can say, it said create link. You can see I create that place. It said web address. If you put the web address here, all right, let me just put pauluduk.com/page. That is an email address. All right, it say insert. Can you see here insert? Insert. All right. So you can see that place is now turned to blue. All right. Let me say I want to add a document, not just an email address. So I click that one. I go back to this. You can see link. You can see here link. You can see it link. I create so you now click this drop down menu. When you click drop down menu, you see here, you come to a place where they say file. Okay, you click the file. All right, so you can come here, and can you see here upload on the right hand side here, upload. You can see it. Then I click. So it will take me to all the documents in my laptop. Okay, what document? So you can see Vonza, which I sent you, starting your online business. The secret to building your YouTube audience is a very big file. Creating a mailing list in Mailchimp. You can see email marketing strategy, Damon Johnson. Okay, let me put email marketing strategy by Damon Johnson. I click it, it's highlighted. So I say, can see here on the left hand, on the bottom here, right. I say open. So you can see it's attaching. It's attaching. When once it's fully attached, it will show you that it has attached, and then you can now click. All right. You can see uploading. You can see here uploading. So he has uploaded that document. So I now click insert. You can see here, insert. So I click insert. All right. So he has also added that. You are now finished. So you now come to the here, save and close, save and close. Sorry. is not allowing me to save and close. So I click it. Okay, it's allowed me now. I click and then say continue. So I've saved that thing. Sometimes I just jump to continue. I don't know if you jump to continue whether something will happen, but I've not tried. So I always save and close according to what they say. So I click continue. All right. So now that I've clicked continue, it's ready to go. So you can see, it says send. Can you see here, send? There's send here. So once you click, if you don't want to finish, maybe there's something you have left out. Maybe you are rushing somewhere. You are not sure that mail is good. So you can say finish later. You can click finish later. But you have done the major job so that you want to do some corrections. But if you are sure that, or you can schedule, if you want this mail to go out by 12 noon, you can click schedule and then it will show you time to. So that is in advanced strategies. When you have various mails, say go out, mail should go out by 10 a.m., should go out by 12, should go out by 2 and 4. That's when you use scheduling. But I just want to send it out. So I click send. All right. So it will now prompt you again, send now, so that you want to change your mind. So it says send now. Can you see here, send now? I said send now. All right, so when one is sent, it will now tell me, oh, I've sent it. And you can see, I said, yes, you have scored a goal. So he's happy, you have scored a goal, and it's out there. So you all receive this in your, so that is how to use Mailchimp, actually. It might be a little bit tricky at the beginning, but I can assure you it's very, very simple. Because when I just refused to learn it at the beginning, I gave it to somebody. I used to pay that guy some money, almost 20,000 every month to handle that thing for me. But when the guy he started messing up, he would not come to work. If I call him, he would not pick his calls. He's too busy. So I was forced to learn. All right. All right. So now we have done that. We now go back to our lessons. So new share. All right, let's go back to our lesson. All right, are we back? Are you seeing the lesson again?
Yes, sir.
Everybody's with me. All right, so let's move to part 3. At least that has given you a small idea how Mailchimp works. The other thing I need to teach you is how to create your Excel file, how to make the pictures. All right. It's a little bit, in fact, very straightforward. Of course, at the beginning, you will not know. I did not know all these things before. But now I know all the tricks, how to do it. I'll show you how to get those pictures up there and then how to do your Excel file. All right. So as we progress into the core lessons, you are going to learn this. All right, part 3, ahead core iBMC, ahead core iBMC. So we have just 4 files, 4 slides to go. I want to emphasize again that there are 3 stages in this business. I myself am still in the crawl stage, because according to Scott, crawl stage is when you have not made up to, is still when you are making below $100,000. $100,000 is about, is it 56 million naira? Please, if you are good in maths, tell us. All right. If you are making less than 56 million, let me calculate before. Is anybody who's good in math? 100,000 at 560. How many million is that? Binta, Mary, unmute yourself. Let us know how many million is that. Are you all with me, please?
56 million now.
It's 56 million.
Yes, we are with you.
Okay, Christian, I should have called you a chartered accountant. Okay, so you can $100,000. $100,000 is 56 million naira. So that's what that man is telling us. Well, Ubonite was kicked out. All right. So what that tells us that I myself am still in the crawl stage, because I'm not made 56 million, but I'm a little bit ahead of you. You are, so we are all crawling in this business. All right. And then you start to walk, and then you start to run. When you make 1 million, 1 million is 560. So I can assure that if you put your head, your everything in this thing, in the next 5 years, you are going to make $1 million. I can assure you, that is also my target, $1 million. How are you going to make $1 million? Of course, that is what you need to learn in high school. Because as I said, your funnel, you must learn how to do funnels, you must learn how to do OVO. OVO stands for OVO, stands for opt-in, value, offer. What value are you giving out to the world? The more value you give out to the world, the more money you are going to make online. Because I said is you have to be generous, you have to be prolific, produce, and then you have to make offers to people, make offers. You have to transform people's lives. How are you making my life better? How are you moving me from here to there? That is the things you need to do. All right. So having said that, I said develop online business mindset. Online business mindset is that the world does not owe you a living. If you like it, take it. If you don't like it, yes. If the meeting is by 9, you are there. In fact, you should be there 8:45 because you are a role model. You have to show people what stuff you have made. The world does not owe you a living. The world does not owe you. So you have to be paranoid. Say only the paranoid survive. You have to go out there and let the world know, yes, this is what I have to offer. Okay? Who are you? Tell the world who you are. Tell the world who are you. Who am I? I am somebody that can do this for you. I'm somebody that can do this for you. That is what your profile will say. That is what your profile will convey. So, like they say, toot your horn. Toot your horn. So you become an attractive character. You become an attractive character that people all over the world would like to. Like me now, I can say I've hardly scratched the back of this thing. All right. So learning there, say online business mindset means that you have to learn there nice. Because your MBA will not help you here. Of course, your MBA will help you in your credibility. Your MBA will not help you learn how to do. Your MBA is useless when it comes to Mailchimp. You don't know how to use Mailchimp. So you have PhD. You are Mailchimp. You don't know how to use Mailchimp. Your PhD is useless. Am I right? Your MBA is useless. You don't know how to use create funnel. You don't know how to create offer stacks and so on and so forth. So I said, whenever the paradigm shifts, everything goes back to zero. You're a chartered accountant. Your chartered accountant does not help you here. Okay. Whenever there's a paradigm shift, the knowledge base is reset to zero. Everybody must start learning afresh. So we must have that humility to learn. You must have that humility and make it your #1 goal. Do not make online business as one of those things I will do tomorrow. So let every other thing be subsumed into your online business. If the first thing I wake up in the morning is to, in fact, this morning I attended a lesson. I woke up by 5. I attended a lesson. That lesson is 1 hour, 15 minutes. 1 hour, 15 minutes, that lesson. I attended it. Where somebody is teaching how to do what they call challenge, how to do challenges. Because there are so many ways you need to get audience. Without audience, no, you cannot sell. So you must have customers. Then who do you serve? Who do you serve? Who is your target audience? Who is your target customers? So you have to, from today, start thinking, who can I serve? Like Jude is a Toastmaster. You can say, okay, let me teach people as an entry-level course. Let me teach people how to speak French. Let me teach people how to speak professionally. Let me say you create a course, how to speak professionally, or how to speak with impact, or whatever name you want to call it, and say, okay, I'm charging $10 for this course, $10, because it's an entry-level course, or I'm charging $19. And you upload the course to Teachable. There's a platform called Teachable. There's another platform called Rusuku. There's another platform called Thinkific. There are so many platforms. So that one stays there running. Every 3 days, you are selling to 10 people. Every 3 days, you are selling to 10 people. And you also do it like I'm doing here. So you have 20 people sign up for your course and keep doing it and so on and so forth until you reach a point where you can now create your what they call signature course. with your signature course, you have, let me say, 200 people sign up for your. I've seen Brandon having 500 people sign up for his course that is charging $2,000. Brandon. So who do you serve? Who do you serve is who is your target audience. So start developing the online mindset now that the world does not owe you. Therefore, you must be paranoid. Go out there and conquer the world. Who are you? I am an attractive character. This and this and this are what I have to offer. All right. So your MBA, your PhD comes in there as the basis that you stand on, because you really have the knowledge. If somebody has only a BSc, but you also have your BSc, you have MBA, you have a chartered accountant, you have chartered this, you are more qualified than somebody that just coming with first degree. But those other PhD and so on will not help you with Mailchimp, will not help you with how to create a funnel. So that's why they are adopting a learning mindset is important. All right. So without much ado, this will be the end of our PRM2. PRM1. So let's jump to Q&A so that we can round off. We have been here for almost 1 hour, 37 minutes. So Q&A, you can unmute yourself and say something. Somebody's send a chat. All right. Okay, yes. Laura says 56 million. That is yes. So imagine if you can make, let me just say you can make $10,000. $10,000 is 5.6 million. Am I right? So this thing, there's a lot of potential. Since I set up iBMC, I've made at least 10 million. Yes, Naira. And I've not even started. But because it is very time consuming, imagine you are 8 weeks. 8 weeks. So the cash goes up when people sign up for your course, and then it goes down again. So you wait for another 8 weeks before you have cash. That is not good enough. The one that is good enough is that when your cash keeps going up, 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 up. All right. So you must also have other assets that you are selling so that your cash keeps going up. Not at the moment, my cash goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down. When I launch a course and then people start to pay, and then towards the end, then I launch another one. But of course, I will show you all those strategies, how to make your cash go up, 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 up. All right, so Jude raises, and Jude, go ahead.
Yes, sir. I'm not asking a question, just to make a remark that since I started this course, there are 2 things you said that caught my attention. One is that one needs to spend money on getting knowledge in this business. Second, I heard the word dropshipping for the first time.
Okay.
From you, and after researching on it, and as a matter of fact, I've gone to the point of hiring an expert to help me in it. I think that's the area that I want to focus on, dropshipping.
Dropshipping, okay. So can I come in?
Yes.
All right. You know, I said do not spend money until you have started making money, small. All right. So if you say, okay, I've hired somebody, you don't know where that person is coming from, how are you even sure he's an expert and so on. So I will advise that you just exercise patience and finish this course, all right? And then, because I have a friend of mine that even has a website that he has spent almost, if not up to 10 million developing that website. He wanted to do dropshipping website. And I think it started around 2018. I used to go to his house, we work and so on and so forth. But along the line, he said he did not have enough money to continue again. Yes, there are many. I'm not discouraging you, you can do it, but I'm saying exercise patience. Let us finish this course before you start it, all right? So that you really know the pitfalls and so on and so forth. Otherwise, some people can dupe you. I've been duped by a guy in India and so on and so forth. So there are many dupes out there. And so you have to try things at a small scale first. Maybe you can just put $100. $100 is about 6,000 naira, and buy something, high value things. I know guys that do it. Something like watch, camera, and things like that you can try. But do not just hire an expert. Well, when you hire an expert, it's very, very expensive. He's really an expert. So the other one is one-on-one coaching. You want to hire an expert, he's going to do one-on-one coaching. So I don't know the money that's involved. I'm not doing it alone, but with Shopify, who recommended the expert. No. These are Shopify people. Anyway, so Jude, I want you to finish the lesson first, okay? Before you do it. I know Shopify, all right? So finish the lesson first, because as straightforward as dropshipping is, still there are some technicalities. Your goods might arrive and the people say the goods are not of good quality. You have to research who are I would rather you focus on affiliate marketing, where you are just marketing other people's products first. You are marketing other people's products. You can even market Shopify products. You can market for Amazon and so on and so forth. Market, because that one does not involve money, just you telling friends, have you heard of this? And then you create the link. You say, what is that? You create a link, the person clicks, and if he buys it, automatically your affiliate money comes to you. All right, so anyway, so that will be the end of discussion about the Joe case. Jude's case. Any other place? We have spent almost 1 hour, 42 minutes. Please, this Q&A, just comments. Have you made some progress since you joined this course? And I'm calling, let me say, people that are still in the course, some people are having issues. Emmanuel, some people are having issues. They're being thrown out. Jimmy, please say something.
No, I think, thank you, Coach, and and I was.
Jimmy, I'm not hearing you. Speak louder a little bit.
Are you hearing me now?
Yes, a little bit, but it's very faint.
Thank you, my coach, for this.
You are faint.
What is wrong with my system? Hello?
Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, I'm hearing. I believe others are hearing you too.
Is it better now?
Yes, it's. I'm hearing. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks for this beautiful talk, Coach. What we must do is not relying only on your lectures, but doing it ourselves. We'll solve it for us. You know, we've passed through some technicalities in the Mailchimp. Some of us got lost along the line, but I think if we go back to ourselves later and do them, and if we have challenges, we can always call the coach. He is always available, and that's one beauty I find in this program, and ready to attend to us. And coach, continue to be patient with us. We will certainly get there, and crawl there with you and get to the point where we all be laughing and congratulating ourselves thereafter. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let me call Christiana. Christiana, unmute yourself, talk.
Hello, Coach.
Yes, please.
Hello.
Yes, go ahead.
Coach, we are still learning.
There's something. There's something.
At least I now know that at least I've seen how you can create a mailing list in Mailchimp. That was the challenge I had.
Okay.
And then I'll practicalize it. And if I have any issue, I'll call you.
All right, great.
Thank you.
Yes. Juice hand is still up. Okay, let me call Laura. Laura. Laura, go ahead. I believe Laura is having issues with maybe she's speaking, we are not hearing her. There's no sound. All right, Binta.
Hello.
Yes, Binta.
Okay, thank you so much. It's been a wonderful session. And let me toe the line. We're still learning. And we're trying to create time. We're trying to create time to actually get a hang of it. I was on the Mailchimp, I was trying to be too savvy. I just imported all my email contacts from my Google contacts and I uploaded and I did, I think that tagging before you taught us how to tag, I just put my business name instead of friends. So I'm not trying to see how I can remove, correct that tagging. But as they say with the computer, you can always, by the time you look around, you find it. Since there is that undo button, so I'll find a way out.
No, just create another tab. You have to tag people according to their interests, because I say you have to know KYC, know your customers, KYC. So what would be of interest to Poluduk? So Poluduk maybe is somebody that is into the SME space, so you can put Poluduk under SMEs. So all tags, any mail you send on SMEs, Paul will receive it, and so on and so forth. So you have to create your tags very carefully, because you have to have at the back of your mind the type of mail you send to those people. Like me, I have BWC, book writing clinic. So I send mails to people that I know that will be interested in writing books. So I have that BWC. And they also have iBMC, alumni members. So once you finish this course, I will change the tag to iBMC alumni member. So when I send mails to iBMC alumni members, every member will receive. And so on.
Using that, is it CVS or whatever, I was able to upload the first time.
Pardon?
Second one, I uploaded using the Excel sheet. So I will now discard that first tag and create a new tag and ignore that one, right?
It's not you really uploading a Excel sheet. You are actually copying. You already type your mails. You put the email address first on the first column. The second column is first name, and then this third column is. And I don't normally put because maybe all the people I deal with are friends, so I don't normally go to the second column, which I put surname. So I just put the first column. That's how Mailchimp has programmed their template.
Yes.
Yes. Email address, first name, and second name you want, and then just copy. Yes, just copy like that and go and paste. So we now say organize. When organize is simply to confirm that what you have on column 1 is email address. What you have on column 2 is first name. So once you do organize and just confirm that email address, you see that some small I don't know how to call it, not will turn to blue, and then you now move to the second column. Once you organize, it's just to confirm that what you have is first name. That thing will turn to blue. That's all. Before it was red, it's not red. But once you confirm that this is first name, it will turn to blue. Then you are done. You say click and then confirm. That's all. All right, don't worry. We'll keep doing it until we all master it. All right.
Okay,
so
thank you.
Yes, Jude. Okay, Jude has spoken. Mary.
Hello, Mary. Good morning again.
Okay.
Good morning again, dear coach.
All right.
And good morning, everyone. Like my colleagues have said, we're still learning. I think in all of it, the issue of sending mail, the Mailchimp area aspect of this course is what has been giving me, and I believe others, kind of challenge. But with what you have done this morning, if we're able to do it once again, I'm sure we'll be home and dry.
Yes, we'll do, yes.
Thank you.
All right, Mary, thank you so much. So what I'm going to do next is simply to just do the Excel sheet thing, and then how to do the picture thing, and then we'll do it second time. But I used to delay this till towards the end of the course. I believe that since the core, let me bring it at the beginning. so that you are challenged. And once you get this, at least you can say, yes, this is what I got out of IBMC. And it's a game changer for you. You'll be able to, so you keep building your list, keep building your list, as many names as friends. Out of 100 friends, maybe 10 will be interested in what you are doing. I can assure you, it's a game changer. All right, Laura, let me see, call Laura again. Laura has been trying to reach, but it's like, this is not coming out. Laura, are you there? Okay, I think she's having, okay, let me call Obon. Obon.
Good morning, all.
Good morning.
Thank you, Coach.
Good morning.
Coach, I really want to say I really enjoyed the mindset orientation towards the social media. It's really helping. And just what my colleague have just said about the Mailchimp, but I just noticed something about your Mailchimp where you were trying to sign in. When you're signing, I don't know whether other of my colleagues are noticing. If I log into Mailchimp, he will need my verification by sending a passcode. I don't know whether any other noticed it, but when you were logging in, I've not seen that on your own.
No.
I don't know, maybe you're a new user. That is why you see requesting for, you send us a code to verify who we are. I don't know whether we are mail user. That's why he's sending a code, because each time I log into Mailchimp, yes, it will now send me a code to verify. Once I type in that code, he now take me to the main menu of the Mailchimp. But when you are doing your own, I've not seen any of that.
Okay, I know. Okay.
Yes,
it's likely that you used a different laptop to sign in, and you use a different laptop to log in, or you use did you use your phone at the beginning?
Actually, okay, and now actually initially when I created the Mailchimp, I used my email. So I had to now change and use my name to create it as a username. Maybe that's what is giving me the code verification.
If you use, like, maybe you have two laptops, you use laptop 1 to create the account and then started using laptop 2. So it's suspecting that maybe somebody is trying to log in without your authority. That's why he's sending you that verification code and so on and so forth.
Actually, I'm using my phone to do everything.
You're using your phone?
Yes, I'm using my phone to do everything. Yes.
Okay, you really need to get a laptop, because there's so many things that the phone cannot do. There's so many things the phone cannot do. You need to use a laptop. But okay, there's something is a suspecting that maybe somebody is trying to log in unauthorized into that. So that's why I always send that whenever you see them sending that, they're suspecting that maybe you are not the one. Somebody is trying to log in and so on and so forth. But it will solve itself. Don't worry. When they get used to, it will solve itself. All right.
Okay. Thank you, Coach. All
right. Laura is still raising her hand. Laura, are you there? I believe that she's having issues with her audio. All right. So without much ado, I want to thank everybody for their patience. Emmanuel Atubu has been having issues, I believe. He comes in, goes out, comes in, goes out. And this lesson has been recorded, so I will send it to everybody. So just keep repeating, doing until it becomes second nature. All right. It's from what I've heard from the gurus that you must understand the basics before you start to now outsource to the experts. Because I've had my hands and my fingers burnt when I outsource some things to experts. Once they decide to due to one thing or the other, they don't want to work with you again, you are stranded. But so if you do not know the basics, in fact, it can be very, very frustrating. It can cripple your business. Imagine you need to send mails to your students for 3 days. You don't know what to do because you did not learn the basics. At least I know the basics, how to send mails and so on and so forth. So please, besides the patience, I do not make this thing as one of those things I'm doing. Make it as your main thing. Yes. Let me tell you, when Amazon started, people did not believe on Amazon. People believe on Jeff Bezos. Yes, they told him, you are wasting time. What is online business? Nobody believed that online business will work. Same thing with there's a company called Salesforce.com. When they started, I've read that man's I won't call it autobiography, just a book he has written, the story of Salesforce.com. The same, even in Silicon Valley, when he wanted to start it, he said people did not believe him when he wanted to start Salesforce.com. You might think that Salesforce.com is they do sales. No, they're a SaaS company. SaaS stands for SaaS, stands for software as a service. Software as a service. So if at the end of this event, just go to Salesforce.com, click and then go to their website. That company today is valued at $200 billion. It started just 19 years ago. So imagine if you can make $1 million in 2 years. Some of us have worked for 30 years. We didn't make up to 50 million and so on and so forth. And well, maybe you made 50 million, I don't know, but me, I did not make. So thank you very, very much. Until we meet in your lesson 7 will come this evening or shortly after this. And then core lessons will start on Monday. Tomorrow, which is Sunday, is your holiday. So take one day rest until we meet again. Thank you very much. God bless you and bye for now.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye, Coach. And bye, everybody.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. Enjoy your weekend, everyone.